Welcome back to the channel. This is LNC Painter. As you just saw, the BMW 440i got T-boned pretty bad. Obviously, we replaced the quarter panel. We got a brand new door and did a little repair on the rocker. So everything is looking clean, ready for paint. Fender, we're gonna blend to make sure the whole side has a nice, even, uniform, and proper color match. We're gonna do our sealer on the new door, on the quarter panel. We'll put a little sealer on the front edge of the fender. That way it's gonna match with the door. And other than that, we'll do our sealer, wait 20 minutes for it to flash off. 2 coats of base plus a control coat, 2 coats of clear, put the car back together, and it'll be just like nothing ever happened. Let's go. About 20 minutes and our sealer is dry. You can see how much nicer that's looking now. This is going to be a very nice, easy blend. Got a nice smooth transition going from the sealer to the color. As you know, or if you didn't know, the blues, especially the metallic blues, are very, very transparent. And if I left the panel with the primer and the black, it would be very difficult to get that covered, if not impossible. This way, all we need to do is do our 2 coats plus a control coat, and our color should have enough coverage and it should be looking beautiful. Color code is B45 Estoril Blue. This is our toners, and we're gonna mix up a full, we'll do 20 ounces. This should be enough for the quarter panel, the door inside and out, rocker, and blend on the fender. We got our color mixed up. We're gonna stir it up real quick, make sure everything's blended together, all the toners, and we'll be using our Segala 4600 for this job. I want the paint to be uniform, flat, even, and look very good once we're done. So this is the best gun for that. Has a nice wide fan and good coverage, so highly recommend a Segala 4600. I'll post a link in the description if you guys want to check it out for yourselves. I got my spray gun, my color, and we're ready to spray. Okay, this is our 2 coats. We got 2 coats down and dry. So before applying our final control coat, and the control coat is where I lower the pressure and I back up away from the panel. That way we get rid of this mottling and blotchiness. The metallics are gonna lay out nice and evenly. And that way it's gonna be super uniform and super smooth. Right now you can see how it's mottling, blotchy, uneven patches right there. So our goal with control coat is to get rid of that before clearing it. But before I do my control coat, I'm gonna do the light test. I'm gonna turn off the lights and use a sun gun, make sure all my edges and all my sealer is covered. For that, we just turn off the lights and shine this light. And then check all the areas where you sprayed your sealer and make sure you don't see anything. That's another benefit of spraying and blending out the sealer. That way you don't have those hard primer lines, because those are the ones that usually show up. Usually it's all the edges that don't have enough paint or base coat. So you want to make sure you check all the edges. Everything is looking good so far. This is one of the blue metallics that's got better coverage. So you can see right there, you can see that we can still see our sealer. But this is on the inside of the door. So I'm not too worried about it, but we're still gonna throw some extra paint on there. So at certain angles, you don't see it, but at an angle, you can see how the coverage is very poor right there. And that's what you don't want to see on the exterior panel. Because then once you clear it, there's no going back and you have to redo the whole panel. And then right there at the bottom of the door, I can still see sealer. Usually the sharp edges are very difficult to cover as well. And same here. So I'm just gonna go over these little spots before doing our final control coat. But yeah, other than that, very good coverage. Let's turn the lights back on. So we'll go over all those little trouble areas and then we're gonna do a control coat over everything. Okay, our BMW is dry, ready to go. Check it out, looking beautiful. Man, I love this color, Estoril blue. I had an E36 M3 in the same color and absolutely loved it. Look at that blend. Looking good on the blend. You can see our transition going from paint to no paint near the bumper. So we got a nice smooth transition. Here I just based everything, entire quarter obviously since it's new. Turned out super clean, super glossy, looking very good. Here's our door. Jammed it and painted it at the same time. Cleared and based everything inside just so it looks factory and original. So if somebody's gonna be working on it, they're gonna take off the door panel and they're not even gonna notice that it's a new door. And the exterior. Sheesh, looking slick. So very important when painting doors off the car, especially on metallic colors, you have to mimic or duplicate exactly what you do on the fender and the quarter panel on the door. That way your color matches, because if you didn't know, the way you apply, the way you spray will change the color. So I can spray the same exact color, same exact time in the same exact spray booth, but if I spray it differently on purpose, I'll make it so it doesn't match. So it's very important when you're doing the panels off the car and they go in the middle of two painted panels to duplicate exactly what you do on the fender and quarter. Same thing on the door, as if it was installed and you're just doing one straight line. I'll show you guys what it looks like once everything's assembled and ready to go. And here's our rocker as well. Had a little repair in the front and just painted the whole entire thing. Since we did blend the fender, the door will be here and then the quarter panel, so the whole entire side should match perfect. We are done for now. My job is done. We're not done with the car yet. Still got a little work to do. We still got to do the seat belts, the seat airbag deployed, and then all the airbags, the modules, everything needs to be installed, everything needs to be reassembled, washed and detailed. So we'll get working on that, and then once everything is done, put together, we're gonna review what it looks like and how it turned out. So stay tuned. But wow, this looks good so far. I like it. The BMW is assembled, washed, detailed, and ready for a customer. Came out super nice, super clean, very happy with the job. Everything turned out just how I wanted it. Color match is perfect, the repair is perfect, and the customer should be thrilled to have their car back on the road. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the paint process we did to make this car look just like it did before it arrived. New door, new quarter panel, blended the fender. We did not touch the trunk or the rear bumper. We got a good color match. The bumper was previously painted, so it does look a little darker shade, but obviously it's on both sides, and we're not gonna, obviously it's the same on both sides because they either replaced it or repainted the whole bumper. Obviously we're not gonna match the entire body of the vehicle to a bumper because you don't want the car to be different color than it should be, because we got the same trunk, roof, hood, so bumper can easily be repainted or blended if need be. But overall it turned out super. Customer should be thrilled to have their car back on the road. Once again, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, LNC Painter. We got a lot more new exciting projects. Got our Lambo Urus, McLaren, Lucid, couple Teslas. We're doing a white body Model 3, RS6 in for some work. So lots of new and exciting content coming up. Be sure to subscribe, hit the thumbs up, comment below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.